What up, ECS fam? So, tonight we're looking at creditor violations. So, I had already recorded this video and then I did a playback and I was like, wow, that's super freaking ass boring. So, I'm re-recording this and I need to get out on the wonderful YouTube so that you can watch this video. I mean, come on, I'm making this for you. So, anyways, Saturday night, be there at the live event where I'm going to show you how to use all these violations from all three videos to get your deletions. If I remembered, hopefully I remember because it'll be 10 minutes from now, so put the link for the live page down in the description. Okay, so there are not that many creditor violations. Some of them are, repeats from the other two videos, and that's just because, I mean, they kind of share some of the violations, okay? So I did catch, once again, a couple, more than a couple, a few typos, all right? So don't hate, appreciate, all right? So let's jump right in. I want to show you this, get the shit out of the way so that you can take this information, do something with it, all right? So ignoring an investigation request, they do it all the time. Must move past that one. Willfully and recklessly reporting false info to the CRAs after being notified of the reporting error and failing to investigate or correct the error. They do it all the time. I'm sure you've seen it. You actually need to do something about it. Like, you need to, take this and make a, CFPB complaint or something. I mean, if you don't know about it, you can't do anything about it. So that would be including mixed files like, that's not your date of birth, that's not this, that's not that, this is incorrect, inaccurate date of status or date of last activity, and that is super, super important because you can have all three bureaus reporting a different date of last activity. Pull your report on Identity IQ and you'll see what I'm talking about, and it will change when the account actually falls off your credit report. So that is why it's so important. So inaccurate balance and inaccurate remarks. Okay, reporting a charged off account without reference to the date of status or date of last activity. They do that all the time. Failure to report an account disputed by the consumer as disputed to the CRAs, and there's two thes on there. And that's section 623 of the FCRA and 806B of the FDCPA. Failing to delete a hard inquiry, and these inquiries have to have a permissible purpose. So that would be, and child support is not a business reason, so apologize for that. God, so many errors, right? Anyways, I'm not perfect, okay? Like, I may seem perfect, like, I'm just kidding. I'm not perfect. I do this for you, and I want to make sure I get my videos out on time for you, and I was already running late with this because I had a meeting, so I'm sorry, once again, for the errors, okay? Like, stop yelling at me, okay? Okay, so an inquiry has to actually have a purpose for it. So they can't just pull your credit just because they want to pull your credit, and just because you gave one company permission, you didn't give 40 companies permission, okay? So it's firm offer of credit. So all those other inquiries that don't belong into to an account don't belong on your file, okay? Court order, employment, and insurance. That's it. And then some of the business ones like national security. Okay, so transferring or selling an account to another company without reporting the transfer and or a zero balance. You see that all the time, and I'm sure that you see that all the time because I get a ton of comments about it and calls, and I see it all the time. Failing to update the status and or balance of an account that was included in bankruptcy as discharged with a zero balance. I see that all the time. And you probably remember that one from the credit bureau. So falsely reporting the ownership of an account to a non-liable consumer. So a spouse, family member, authorized user, etc. Okay, withholding account data with intent to negatively affect a consumer's credit score. So one of the reasons I re-recorded this is because I went on a rant on the last time I did this. So an example, a short example, and there's no I in limit. It's really weird. God, what was I thinking? A short example would be, okay, Capital One, during a lawsuit, admitted to purposefully withholding the limit on credit reporting. So what they'll do is they'll put the high balance, they will put the high balance as the limit, but like we'll mark it down in the comments, so it'll say like high balance is CC limit or something to that effect. So the way that you fix this, because maybe you only used $100 out of $2,500, right? So now it looks like your balance, your excuse me, that your high balance is your limit, and if your limit is 2,500, no one's going to know because it's going to show as 100. So what you do in that instance is run up your card and pay it off immediately. So now it's going to show $24.99 out of 2,500, and that's how you make your own limit on there, because obviously nobody else is helping you. Okay, so go over all of your accounts to make sure that you have a limit listed. Okay, reporting, there's supposed to be a P there, reporting a duplicate account after receiving notice of dispute on the old account. Reporting an account without false reference, or, excuse me, with false reference, or without reference to the original creditor and or account number. So that's supposed to say creditor, not credit. Jeez, what is going on tonight? Well, at least you're getting an English lesson, okay? Alright, so we're back at number 1, and let's get rid of that screen. So, like I said, there's not that many of them, and actually on my sheet it was like this, in comparison to like multiple sheets when I typed it up for the other 2 videos. But this video will be part of the playlist with the other ones, and it will be encompassed into the live thing on Saturday. My brain's kind of going frazzle McDazzle right now because it's like 1:15. I will be doing some Q&A, and I'm pointing this way because I have a screen over here for my second monitor. I have 3 where you can ask your questions. I'll put some time aside and I will answer your questions. So that's basically it. What I need from you is to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts are. What did you like? What did you not like? Other than my grammar and my spelling, if you say anything about it, I swear to God, I'm not going to do anything about it. So let me know what you like. How can I help you? What do you like about my videos? What's missing? Basically, just how can I help you guys? That's what I'm here for, and I enjoy doing this. I enjoy reading your comments, because if you don't tell me, I'm not going to know, and I'm just going to be another chick putting out worthless videos on YouTube that nobody watches, and obviously I don't want to do that. So I'll see you guys Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I promise this time I will remember to put the link down in the description for the live page. And make sure that you subscribe so that when I'm live, you actually get notified, because I do have it set up that way. Alright guys, so that's it. Have a great evening from Expert Credit Sweeps. This will be with the playlist for the Wednesday night videos, as well as the 3 videos on violations. So you can find it anywhere. So have a great night, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows? But definitely Saturday.